Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video. Origins is releasing probably likely sometime next year, and once that game comes out, sadly to say it, 17 Grand Cross will no longer be the main 17 game. So before all the hype downs of Grand Cross, not to say it's going to die anytime soon, but before it gets taken over by Origins, these are the top 10 characters I want to see come to the game, while all of us still have our interest on the game. Now the list I've gotten here, kind of my picks and also more outgoing characters. Sure, we still need to get Miel with the commandments. There's still a lot of characters like Demon Goat, for example, but I've got my way to hopefully do more seasonal characters and also more characters you probably wouldn't think of, so let's jump into it. SSR full counter Meliodas. This is the first character I'm very sure we haven't gotten in the game yet. We've only gotten one that is obviously an SR, but we've never gotten an SSR equivalent, not even a festival character. One of the most iconic moves from this series and also from the character alone, Meliodas. How are we not got a character with this skill? I mean, we've seen how powerful or better it is. Imagine a Meliodas with something similar towards his skill, or even maybe something even better. Would it be good for the meta? Probably not, but it's still a fun thing to see, and we can't lie, just hearing the iconic line full counter in PP will put a smile on a lot of people's faces, and to be fair, I wouldn't even mind going up against it. Just hearing our voice line, it does do things to you. But I will say, with the end of year festival coming up, it possibly a new Meliodas coming, maybe that's the time we get an actual full counter Meliodas, but until then, I'm very sure we haven't gotten one. I mean, Severus's story is almost finished if we haven't gotten it. That's like getting an Ichigo in BBS that doesn't have a Bankai for 6 years. There's a problem. Old Fart King is a character that wasn't really utilized too much in Grand Cross, only at the start of the game. And to be fair, Fat King didn't really see too much use even in 76, so it makes sense why we haven't seen too much of this guy. But the opportunity coming up for Christmas to not have him in a Santa outfit is too good of a chance to miss up on. I mean, if they really want to, they can go towards obviously Chandler, which might be even make more sense since he's got the actual beard for it. But still, getting a Fat King with an outfit like this, it's just... how can he not do it, right? So Christmas coming up, I really hope they actually go out of the way and give us a new version of a Fat King that never really seen play and will be a good way to shake up the meta, or I guess in terms of PP, to see new characters we don't really see too much. Now, I was debating whether or not I should put him in this list, but it has to be said, Skinny Escanor. I mean, this guy I've been waiting for to come out to the game for a very, very long time now. With the human meta coming up, I'm hoping he does come out. But the reason why I like this idea of Skinny Escanor, because every Escanor generally so far has been very, very good. So to get a skinny version, you like to think this guy's got to be kind of broken, and that's kind of where my hope comes in. I hope they don't make this guy a free character or make him a, you know, a stance taunt character, which is probably what they're going to do. But still, I really hope if they decide to make an actual basic stat buffer for unknowns, I hope he's the guy for it. Talking of Escanor, because we're going to have quite a few of them in here, because we only get really one a year, and that is Purple Jacket Escanor. This guy has been in a lot of collaborations for other gacha games. If you go towards any collaboration that's done a Severus's collab, they've all got on Purple Jacket Escanor, which is kind of weird to think that other gacha games are getting characters we haven't gotten. I do think that Marble made a massive mistake jumping straight towards Ultimate Escanor, not building up to it, because we missed so many other characters in between. The Purple Jacket Escanor is so far the only thing we haven't gotten in his newest outfit based off the last season. That is literally almost done now, so don't know when they're going to do it, but if they do, it's going to be a fun time. The next one is kind of ambiguous, but one that I want to see come to the game sooner than later, and that is the third character on the defense team. When Grima got nerfed, this team just kind of died, and you never really saw it. To be fair, even when Grima was out, it wasn't that great, but it was a fun team to use. But now, it's obviously very unusable, and it's going to be very hard for them to build a character for this team since, well, they are collab characters, so if you miss out on two of them, then you can't really run the team. So to them release a broken character for this team, it's almost never going to happen. A blue version of Escanor with the relic that gives defense based off the attribute attack could be very good, and could very well be the Purple Jacket Escanor, but this slot right now, this spot in the actual video, can be anyone, as long as there is one more character for this team to give it a bit of a kick and to hopefully bring some more life to it. If not, maybe we have to wait one more year for the Shooter collab to return, for them to make another defense unit so you can try and get all the characters again on one banner. If they do, I would love that Gringo, Rashia, I think it's the name, and also Fitoria. They'll be the two cool characters I wouldn't mind seeing. Okay, so the meme is real for this one. Granted, this character shouldn't be great, and to be fair, probably wouldn't be great, but people just want to see it in game. It's Greyroad. I mean, she had to be on the list, right? This is a character everyone's been asking for, not in a way that we want her, but just the fact that we haven't gotten her is very weird, especially when all of our animations are in story mode. Granted, they definitely don't look polished and definitely don't look good enough, but still, to get her in a side banner or a free character for like the next demon release would be very, very nice and something people would love to see in the game. Talking about love to see in the game, it's going to be Fae Meliodas Sariel. This is a character we only saw for like 10 seconds, but her look alone makes people want to summon for her. Since the character doesn't actually fight, there's no way for her to actually have any animations or anything to base off. So if they were to make a character, she would be an actual seasonal character. So whether that be, Christmas, Valentine's, New Year's, Halloween, wherever they decide to make her is going to be seasonal themed, which is going to be kind of fitting towards the character, but also give her a really nice outfit. We've seen so far a lot of the girly Valentine characters or seasonal characters always really do really well. Also, it does go without saying, but she's the only character recently that the Goddess team can get to kind of make the best art, other than a few seasonals, and in terms of like new characters, she's the only one. So who knows, maybe she can bring back Mayo. A Valentine's Deldry. I mean, boys, her whole kit and whole gimmick around the character is love and love hearts. Like, her being a Valentine's unit makes too much sense. Maybe not in terms of promotion, because who cares about a Deldry, but she's missing a relic and also outfits. Bear in mind, when she was leaked, or I guess when she came out, she did have data mine outfits leaked. I even commissioned Ebon to make actual artwork of the character, and we've yet to get them in the game. So maybe this would be the opportunity for her to get outfits. I've been waiting for 3 years now. The last 3 Valentine's days, I've been waiting for it, and we've yet to get it. And maybe within the next 2 or 3, she might finally get a Valentine's unit. But once again, I know she's irrelevant. I know no one cares for her. They can make her very, very good. And I think in terms of animations and just fitting the theme for Valentine's Day, she deserves it more than anyone. Halloween Escanor. We've had a few Escanors on this list, but then again, Netmarble doesn't like Escanor apparently. Like, they just release 1 a year, which is probably a good thing, I guess you could say, but they should definitely do more with Escanor in the game, right? But if you don't know, there was some actual artwork released a while ago, was showing all the sins in the actual Halloween outfit, and we did get to see a little bit of like a Frankenstein Escanor. Granted, it was just promotional artwork, but kind of a tease of what we could have gotten for on Halloween, and also as well, I guess some data mines. There was meant to be a Halloween Escanor, so maybe sometime in the past you had planned for Escanor to get a Halloween version, and it just never came. But I think with the fact that we've been teased so much for a Halloween Escanor, it's got to happen at one point, so we'll love to see it. Definitely a character a lot of people are going to say, huh? And that is Veronica. Veronica only use in Grand Cross was to actually buff up your gold, which they've now removed, right, because it's now permanent. But I wouldn't mind if they make her like a new SR or even a free SSR that would somehow give you more gold if you use in the sub slot in like the gold farming stage, for example. But other than that, the reason I want her is because I can think she's the only character in the game that can get another Expel ultimate. The Ozone Hawk ultimate is kind of one of my favorites in the game. If you get 6-6, it's a 2-turn stun that also limits the character or the enemy person to only using 2 skills, which is quite insane, right? It's such a powerful ultimate that we've not really seen utilized too much in the game, mainly because it is on Ozone Hawk. But Veronica, lore-wise, she did trap Meliodas, so her ultimate would be that actual trap stone that can trap a character single target that can work so well to be expelled. So far, she's the only character I can think of to get expelled, or maybe there is some sort of like Chaos Arth in the future that has this on an AoE ultimate somehow. But either way, Veronica is the only way I can see them releasing an actual expel that just makes sense. Alright, boys, that's going to be my top 10 picks. Let me know in the comments down below who you want to see. I know there are obviously a lot of characters, like I said already, like Demon Gopher, Ten Commandment. They're the obvious ones, right? But I wanted to make this video a little bit special, and also, once again, my picks, right? I don't really care too much about Ten Commandment Miel, but he would be kind of cool. Either way, boys, thank you for watching today's video, and yeah.